What's up, YouTube? This is Maj the Rooster here doing the first video to my YouTube channel. I want everybody to like, subscribe, and comment. This channel is going to be specifically about Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck building, combinations, deck profiles, pack openings, master duel, everything. But the main thing that this channel is going to focus on is Blue Eyes White Dragon. My favorite card in my favorite deck of all time. My favorite character, Seto Kaiba. Which leads me to the video. I'm about to show you guys my pure version of Blue Eyes White Dragon competitive. And yes, it could be Primite. This video is going to be a no Primite zone. We're not going to use any Primite cards. This is specifically pure Blue Eyes. And we wouldn't be able to do this without Kaibaman himself. Kaibaman the Legend. Since this card came out, the purpose of this card is to make Blue Eyes competitive meta on its own. So we're going to get right into it. Please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into it. So we're gonna go ahead and play 3 vanilla Blue Eyes White Dragons, because that's the only way Kaiba will have it. He wouldn't have it any other way. Okay. Reason why we play 3 instead of 2 like most builds is specifically because of Kaibaman the Legend. Kaibaman the Legend allows us to play pure, and I'm going to show you guys combinations now where you don't have to brick. Even though Blue Eyes is known to brick, being pure, you don't have to brick. Okay, now this is the heart and soul of the deck. 3 Sage with Eyes of Blue. We have 3 Maiden of White. Okay, Legend of Kaibaman. This card is amazing. This card right here was making, like I said, Blue Eyes competitive pure by itself. Okay, we have 3 Neo Kaiser Seahorses. Okay, and we have 1 Dictator of D. Now, I have a lot of starters. Reason why I have a lot of starters and tuners, most people run Kaibaman the Legend 1. Reason why I'm running him at 3, because the main reason that Blue Eyes does brick is because for 2 reasons. 1, it does not have enough tuners. So when you have a hand and you brick, is because you don't have enough tuners. That's the first. The second is that it's harder, not harder to summon, but Primite gives Blue Eyes the consistency to summon Blue Eyes more consistent. So I'm also going to show a way where we can consistently summon Blue Eyes so we don't break. But this right here are the monster engines for Blue Eyes that you will be needing. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the spells. All right, so going to the spells, we have, so for the spells, we have 3 Wishes for Eyes of Blue. Amazing card. Okay, this is the part of the combination where it's a little different, the build, from how other Blue Eyes players build it. This is what's gonna make the deck not brick. So we run 3 Roar of the Blue Eye Dragon. Okay, reason why we run this card at 3 instead of 1, since we're not running Primite Lordly Lord. The reason why I don't like Primite Lordly Lord is because this card is good in helping you summon, but helping you summon Blue Eyes and Spirit Dragon, the 2 Spirit Dragons. The only issue that I have with it is that you can't activate effects of special summon monsters after. So if you have 2 Spirit Dragons out on the field, yeah, you could activate their effect on your opponent's turn, but your opponent could easily just get a higher, stronger monster and destroy it, and then it'll be complicated for you to combo off on your synchro plays. So to make the deck more consistent, I use 3 Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons, right? And a lot of starters and tuners, as you guys saw. I also run 1 Bingo Machine Go. This card right here, you want to make sure that if you run this card, you only use it to search cards that are 3 of each. So you can guarantee that you have the card that you need, the card that you want to draw. So this card, we only use it for Wishes for Eyes of Blue or Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. That's the only 2 cards we would use Bingo Machine Go for. Our field spell is Mausoleum of White. Very powerful card. Ultimate Fusion. This is the card that brings out Magia. Okay. Now let's go to the traps. Traps, we have Majesty of the White Dragons is my favorite trap card, one of my favorite cards of the deck. And we run True Light also. Okay, so these are the Blue Eyes cards that we are going to be running. The 2 dragons that we run aside from the 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons vanillas are Blue Eyes Jet Dragon and my favorite card, Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Now, a lot of people, they start running Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. Blue Eyes Jet Dragon is very important to run in the deck because it's your protection of your Blue Eyes cards. Blue Eyes Jet Dragon protects your cards from being destroyed by effects. Blue Eyes Jet Dragon also recycles itself from the graveyard to the field every time a monster is destroyed. Blue Eyes Chaos Max is my favorite card. Before we did get the support, my main strategy was to summon him always and just attack my opponent on defense mode, OTK. Now with the new format, we use him majority of the time for Magia, to get Magia out. But if you do want to summon him still, you can. Only thing, we don't use Chaos form. We have too many bricks on the deck. We don't need more. So to summon him, we just make sure we have Majesty, the trap card, in our graveyard and banish it. Make sure we have a Blue Eyes on the field and we get to summon him. Okay, so that's all the Blue Eyes cards. Now we're gonna go to the hand traps. Now, I specifically only run hand traps in this deck. I only run 1 board breaker, and it's because it's been my favorite board breaker for the past 20-25 years. And that card is Change of Heart. This card is so powerful because it gives you the opportunity to take control of one of your opponent's monsters until the end of the phase. And what I do with that is I tribute that monster, whether it be for a synchro play, a fusion, anything, to make sure that the opponent doesn't get that monster back. Now for the hand traps, we run 3 Ash Blossoms, 3 Droll and Lockbird, 1 Effect Veiler, 1 Nib. Usually I side this and I have 2 Malcharmi Feralus, but my whole deck, as you can see, I'm trying to get it all quarter century. I am. So I'm still waiting on my Feralus. I have 1 right here, but I run 2 for Malcharmi Feralus, and Nib I usually side deck it. Okay. I also run 2 Bestials, Druid Worm and Magnuma. These cards are very powerful. The format now is very reliant on graveyard strategies, so this right here is a disruption, and Druid Worm can also work as a board breaker. If your opponent destroys Druid Worm, or even if you destroy Druid Worm, tribute it for whatever, for whatever reason and destroy it, it will target one monster your opponent has that will special summon and destroy it. So very powerful card. This card here is the most important card, I would say, hand trap, because Blue Eyes loses to Droll and Nib a lot. Nib, I'm gonna show you a combination, the extra deck, how we can work around Nib, how we could play around Nib. But Droll and Lockbird, to me, this could kill your whole combination and possibly the duel. So I run 3 Droll and Lockbirds for a cross-out designator. If you draw this and you get Droll, it gets negated. The Droll your opponent Drolled you and gets negated, so you're fine. Also, 1 Call by the Grave. And the last 2 hand traps will be Infinite Impermanence. Infinite Impermanence. Sorry for my accent if I'm saying it wrong. So yes, this is the deck that I'm running right now. Now, let's get to the extra deck monsters. All right, so that main deck is a main deck of 45 cards. I try my best to do it at 40, but Blue Eyes at 40 cards breaks too much. So at 45 is perfect. I believe the ratio is perfect. Okay, so for the extra deck, we have the strongest monster we have in our deck, most expensive also, Dragon Master Magia. We have Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Okay. We have Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. These are my fusion monsters that I run. Okay, we run 3 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragons. Okay. We run 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. We run 1 Crimson Dragon, 1 Stardust Cypher Divine Dragon. This card is incredible. 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon, 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. This is the combination that I told you guys earlier about to get rid of Nib. We can summon Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon before the 5th summon. So how we do it is, we get a Blue Eyes and a tuner. We go into Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, we send them to the graveyard to bring Ancient Fairy Dragon out. If we have any tuner on our hand, we go ahead and special summon them, and then synchro Ancient Fairy Dragon with that tuner to summon Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. And that's before the 5th summon, so if they try to nib you, you can just negate it. Very powerful card. All right. We also have, I run 1 number 38 Hope Harbinger. Very powerful card. It negates spell cards when you detach. Okay. I also run 2 Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Okay. And last but not least, 1 Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. This card is a very good interruption, and where you could send cards back from your opponent's field to the hand. And you could still get a Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field. And you could either synchro summon, or you could either XYZ summon, however you like. You have a lot of options, but this card is very powerful. So yes, this is my extra deck, guys. Now, let's go to the side deck. The side deck, there's 5 cards that I do need to change. There's a lot of upgrades that have been going on, right? So I don't feel like it's necessary to run 3 Artifact Lancias no more. But the most important side deck card, I run Board Breakers for my side deck. Book of Eclipse. This card right here is amazing. This card is amazing against Malice, against Ryzel, against a lot of cards because it's a quick play. This card right here is the best, in my opinion, the best board breaker. Then we run 2 Lightning Storms. All right. There's a new card that a lot of people don't know about, but it's an amazing card. I wish it came in a higher rarity. Over exaggeration. So this card, as you can see what it does at the start of the damage step, if 2 monsters battle, activate one of these effects. Change the attacking monster to defense position, return the attack target monster in the hand, destroy both battling monsters. So this right here is a Book of Moon / Moonlit Dragon. Is a lot of things. This card is completely broken. A lot of people don't know about it. There's an old school card that I love, Negate Attack. There's the from the video game original, as you can see. Let me show you. See the lighting. Amazing card. We run Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon on the side deck. Strong card. Is I feel like it would be better if we had 20 monsters in our extra deck instead of 15. That's just my opinion. But very powerful card. Okay. There's a card I was trying to mention earlier that I forgot the name of. Black Rose Moonlit Dragon. Not that I forgot the name, but I could be an airhead sometimes. And the 5 cards that I'm replacing, for now I have Artifact Lancia, but I'm replacing this with 3 Sales Bands. And I have a Dimensional Barrier, 2 of them, which I replaced with the Nib that I told you that's in my main deck, because I run 2 Moch Armies. And the other Dimensional Barrier, I could either leave it, or with the K9 cards, which by the way, K9, since they're hand traps, they're still considered pure blue eyes if I run them. So with the K9, if I want to add the Ripper, right? I add 1 Ripper to the extra deck and just side 1 Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, take this up. So yeah, these 5 cards, I just have them extra while I get the other 5 that I need. And yeah, guys, this is the deck combination. Please let me know if anything that you like about this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. And I will be posting a video combination this week. Okay? So, appreciate you guys for tuning in. And stay tuned, there's more to come. It's time to cock-a-doodle.